You see this picture right here. Hopefully I remember to put a picture and don't freaking forget that while I'm editing. This was my hair a couple of years back. I don't know which picture I'm going to show here, but it was basically before I took proper care of my hair. Now, a lot of people don't know what the heck, a lot of men don't know what the heck to do with their hair because, when you're a guy, you're not really focused on your looks much apart from just, I guess, wearing good clothes and wearing a good watch. At least as a kid, that's what I was told to focus on. You brush your hair towards the side, you just shampoo it. You don't care about this stuff. You don't care. All you care about is just wearing good clothes, have a good watch, good shoes. That is it. But when you grow up, you realize that there's other aspects to your appearance, your facial hair, your actual hair, your skin, your hygiene levels. All these things do matter. And one thing I've realized is your hair. There are people out there, I promise you, who have straight hair currently, but they are naturally supposed to be having curly, wavy hair, whatever. And they have no clue about it. They don't know what the heck to do. All they know is have that freaking Head and Shoulders shampoo bottle and they'll shampoo their hair every day, wash it every day, take the freaking, imagine this, the freaking towel they used to wipe their hair, and then freaking go crazy. Basically destroy their hair, and then they'll wonder, at 35 why they are freaking bald. You got to take care of that too. And this video I'm going to explain to you everything you need to do in order to take care of your hair. Now let me break it to you. There are three types of hair: straight, wavy, and curly. And there are different levels to this. Sometimes your hair can be pin flat straight, like it'll just flop over your forehead. Then there's a bit of this straight hair that has a little bit of wave to it. Then there's wavy hair, there's extremely wavy hair that's close to the point of curly. Then there's curly hair, then there's extremely curly hair, which is what you call coily hair, which is what it's the kind of hair that gets very dry. It kind of just poofs up. It doesn't even you can't even see the curls, it just poofs up. Yeah, that kind of hair. Now, what you need to realize is the straighter your hair is, it probably gets very oily very fast, very greasy very fast. It has a ton of moisture already. Now, as your hair starts to become more wavy, more curly, it's more likely going to get on the drier side faster. It needs more moisture to keep it defined and not have the freaking dryness all over. And that's more if you have curly and coily hair. But the thing is, despite me saying this, this is what's going to apply for most people, but still there can be people who have straight hair who have dry hair. There can be people who have curly hair, but the hair is super moisturized all the time despite them shampooing every day, whatnot. It can always vary, right? It's not that just because this is what it is, it's the same for everyone. It's different for everyone, right? Forgot what to say. Let me think about what to say next. Right. So now, first of all, secondly, you need to realize that the reason as to why your hair might get dry, why it might be moisturized. Now, when you have straight hair, your hair strand, imagine it like this. Most times straight hair just kind of bends a little bit, but whatever. Imagine it being straight. Okay? This remote, I'm going to use this as an example. I know it's a freaking stupid ass example, but I'm going to use this as an example, okay? Now, when your hair is like this, the oil from your scalp, let's say your hair sticks up, right? This is your scalp and this is the end tip of your hair. The oil from your scalp it pretty much just has to go straight. That's all it has to do. Whereas if your hair has more wave to it, let me find something wavy. Okay, I just found this wire. We're going to use this, right? Now let's say this S shape or C shape, whatever. This is a wave, okay? Now you see how imagine this as the freaking, actually let's do it like this. Imagine this is your scalp, imagine this is the top of your hair. Now there's a little bit of movement it's got to go through. It's not just pin straight. It's got to do a bit more work to go from your scalp to the top of your hair. Now because it's going to take more time, the oil is not going to go through and your hair is going to be left feeling dry. Now imagine you have curly hair, it gets a whole lot worse in terms of dryness, okay? Imagine this, okay? You get the point, right? It goes from here and it's got to do all the freaking work here and then go to the end of your hair. Stupid example, I know, with the freaking charger, or the cable, whatever. You get the point, okay? The curlier and the more movement your hair has, the more time it takes from the oil to go from your scalp to the end of your hair, which is gonna be the reason why you have dry hair most of the time. When you have straighter hair, the path is not that rough, it's just literally straight. The oil can just go through. This is why you might have straight hair. I mean, you might have dry hair, moisturized hair, whatever the reason is. That should explain it. Now when it comes to shampoo, this whole purpose of a shampoo is to clean your scalp, not your hair, your scalp. whatever buildup you have of product, dirt, dust when you go outside, your shampoo's job is to get rid of it. Whatever shampoo it is, it's natural shampoo, all chemical, bull, whatever shampoo, that is the job of it, to get your scalp clean and to basically take everything out. But the problem with shampoos, especially the chemical filled ones, it's gonna dry out too much. It's gonna take out too much, where it even takes out the good stuff out of your scalp, you know, the oils, the natural stuff that you need in your hair, the nutrients. It's gonna pull that out too. And this is why you use a conditioner. People say use a shampoo then a conditioner, and guess what, I didn't know that until I was freaking like 16. I thought you use conditioner for something else. You have them. Yeah, people don't teach you the stuff, but whatever, right? You use a shampoo and then you use a conditioner on your hair, not your scalp, to restore that. But it's not going to get fully restored. And when you keep shampooing again and again and again and again very often, which some people do on a daily basis, you're taking out too much from your scalp. And when you take out too much, your hair is left feeling dry, your scalp may be left feeling dry, and it's going to become a mess. That's what can lead to dandruff, whatever, dry hair, whatever problems you have. This might be the reason. And when you do this over time, you're literally taking away the natural shape of your hair and making it what should be wavy curly hair, and it's going to be pin flat straight hair. And that pin flat straight hair will often be dry. Not often will be dry, because again, you're shampooing too much. And you might think, wait, you just said straight hair won't get dry. The thing is, your hair is not supposed to be straight. It's supposed to be wavy or curly. It's supposed to be another texture. But because you shampoo it too much, you ruined it. It looks like this. Now, how do you recover from this? You realize how much you actually need to shampoo. Now, I'm going to give you a basic example. If you have straight hair, fine, thin, whatever hair, you want to shampoo, you can probably get away shampooing 4 times a week. And this is if you are working out and you get sweaty and stuff. If you do nothing, you're sitting indoors all day, you might only need to shampoo like 2 or 3 times a week. Okay? And the thing is, you got to realize that you can wash your hair with water only. It still cleans your hair. People think that you need to use shampoo, your hair is not going to be clean, your hair scalp is not. It will get clean. You just need to use water. Like, you can do that too. You don't have to use something on your hair to freaking get rid of the whatever. So if you have straighter hair, you can get away using shampoo 4 to 5 times a week, even because your hair is straight. It can handle that. The moisture will, you already have a ton of moisture and grease and oil in your hair, so you can get away with that. Now, the more waviness your hair has, you should probably reduce it to perhaps 3 times a week. And when your hair gets curly, maximum 1 or 2 times a week. Now, this is just a basic example, a basic number that I'm giving you. Whatever advice I give you in this video, whatever tips I give you in this video, whatever the heck I'm teaching you in this video, you have to apply to your own help, your own hair, your own routine, and see what works for you. Because you could have the exact same looking hair as me, but you may need more moisture, you may need to shampoo more, you may need to shampoo less. It's just a completely different thing, right? It's different for everyone. But the basic thing is that straighter and drier, or the straighter and more finer your hair is, you can get away shampooing it more. I'm not going to say you have to, but you could shampoo more per week and you could be fine. Whereas the more movement that your hair has, you need to shampoo less, so that it strips out less from your hair and scalp, so that your hair actually has the nutrients, moisture that it needs, and you're not being stripped away from it. Now, when it comes to products, I need a break from talking. When you have straighter hair, you need products that are going to dry out your hair. And when I say dry out your hair, the purpose of the product is not to dry out your hair, it's to style your hair, but it does that by drying out your hair. Because your hair already has a ton of oil, ton of grease in it, ton of moisture in it, it can get away with that. It'll be fine with that. So you want to use things like a texture powder. If you have shorter hair, a texture powder. I'll literally put up a picture somewhere if I remember. Hopefully I remember. And then you can use a texturizing clay, pomade, stuff like this. It's like pasty stuff that you put on your hair. Now, when your hair gets more wavy or curly, when your hair is wavy or curly, you pretty much use the same products, which is, I would recommend to everyone, use a leave-in conditioner. A leave-in conditioner is basically a conditioner, but it's made in a way that you can just keep it in your hair. So after you wash your hair, after you get your hair damp, you apply it to your hair, do whatever the heck, you style it, dry it, whatever, and you just leave it and you don't wash it out. Now, this is going to keep your hair moisturized. Instead of just conditioning your hair and washing the conditioner out, you can keep this in your hair. I currently have leave-in conditioner in my hair. And this is what I would say, you could use it for wavy hair, but you need to use it for curly hair. Curly, coily hair, that kind of hair types, you definitely need it. Trust me, it's going to make the world of a difference. And number 3, curl creams. Now, curl creams, you might say, okay, it has the word curl in it, but if you have extremely curly hair, you could use that as well. It pretty much does the exact same thing as wavy, I mean as a leave-in conditioner, but it's gonna provide you more different definition. So let's say you have those freaking curly looking hair, it's gonna make it look more shiny, more defined. It's gonna give that more of kind of wet look and take away the dry look away. That's what a curl cream does. So the straighter your hair is, use products like a pomade, a clay, a texturizing powder. If your hair is wavy, you could use products like a sea salt spray, which is, it gives you texture on your hair, a leave-in conditioner, or curl creams. And if you have curly hair, you could use a curl cream, a leave-in conditioner. And trust me, there's like a billion other different products out there which I'm not going to go into, but these are like the basic kind of products that you use. And if you still use gels, don't use gels on your hair. It's gonna ruin your hair. It has no benefit to it apart from, I mean, I can't even imagine anyone putting gel on the hair and thinking it looks good in 2025. Hopefully you don't think that's the case. But yeah, that is how you take care of your hair. And again, all this is just advice. You need to figure out, at least for a couple of weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, experiment and find out what works for you and stick with that hair routine. And honestly, your hair routine can change from time to time. It can change from the length that your hair is at, the weather outside. Trust me, there are times when I myself, I literally get frustrated with having to change up what I do with my hair. I currently use no shampoo. Like, I haven't used shampoo in like over a month. I use just water and a conditioner, leave-in conditioner, and that's all I've been using. And then my hair gets to a different length and I feel like I need to use a hair clay. And then my hair gets too long and I feel like, okay, maybe a shampoo could do good for my hair. But it literally, you have to keep experimenting, it keeps changing. It's never going to be a case of you find something that works for you and you continue with it for the rest of your life. It's all about knowledge. When you know the knowledge, you kind of know what to do even when you find issues. That's the point of these hair care videos that you see. I don't know what they're going to say, what other people say, but it's never going to be a case of you find the best product and you use it for the rest of your life. You find the best shampoo, you're going to use it for the rest of your life. It doesn't work that way. You learn about this stuff so that regardless of what issue you're facing, you kind of know the solution to it. In a couple days from now, my hair could be drier and I know what to do to get it less dry and be more moisturized. That is the knowledge. That is the value of these videos. It's not to tell you this is the best product, this is the best hair, this is the best shampoo. It's not about that. Straighter hair, you need less moisture. Curlier, wavier, more movement hair, you need more moisture. That should keep it pretty simple, and you do whatever it takes to fit in those two brackets.